School spirit for them. Alpha step, Omega step, Kappa step, Sigma step, aka step, Delta step, SG roll step, Zeta step, gangsters walk, pimps gon' talk. Ooh, heck you know that boy is raw.
Hello, my name is Susan Ewing, and this is my podcast introducing the representations of Black college students in the media. As college and higher education is in demand in today's society among all races, it is important to look at the media representations that have surfaced. Overall, college students have had very little representation in the media. Some of the most notable college student representations among mainstream viewership include Saved by the Bell and Boy Meets World. Saved by the Bell aired from 1989 to 1993 on NBC. Shortly after, the sequel, Saved by the Bell: The College Years, was released. It only ran for one season. The sequel was similar to the original Saved by the Bell, focusing on 6 main students and their attempts at staying out of trouble with their dorm advisor. Much of the series revolved around the effort put into romantic relationships. Following Saved by the Bell, NBC introduced a new sitcom, Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World aired between 1993 and 2000. It followed the main character, Corey Matthews, as he struggled with everyday life lessons. Season 1 focused on middle school, Seasons 2 through 5 focused on high school, and Seasons 6 through 7 focuses on college. During the college seasons, much of the show's focus was on maintaining relationships, whether it was with friends, family, teachers, or romantic partners. During the same time of the mainstream media representation of college students, 2 Black directors, Debbie Allen and Spike Lee, were working on ways to represent the underrepresented Black college student. A Different World, a spin-off series from The Cosby Show, aired on NBC from 1987 to 1993. The series was centered on the life of Denise Huxtable and the other students at Hillman College, a fictionally historically Black college set in Virginia. It addressed racial and class issues that were avoided by The Cosby Show. The first season was directed by Ann Beats, a white woman most known for her comedic writing. Under Beats' direction, the show was critiqued for not portraying an accurate historically Black college life. The campus was constructed to depict both white and Black students equally, but failed to show any full and actual representation of Blackness. Upon the second season, Debbie Allen, a Black woman and an alumna of Howard University, was hired as director and producer of the show and did a total revamp. Allen gave the viewers a show that illuminated Blackness. As stated in the book, Watching While Black, centering on the television of Black audiences, Means Coleman and Cavalcante stated that Allen gave the series a much-needed insider perspective on Black college life that spoke intimately to both Black and non-Black audiences. Allen's impact in production aided in encouraging many Black youth who watched A Different World to often mention the show as a defining reason for the decision to attend an historically Black college or university. Spike Lee's School Days is another Black written and directed media representation that portrayed Black students in college. The film was released in 1988 and was based on Spike Lee's personal experience at an HBCU. Its storyline was about events of homecoming weekend and how fraternity and sorority students butted heads with other students on campus. The film also touched on other issues of interracial conflicts within the Black community. It is important to mention that School Days used many of the actors from the TV series A Different World. Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison, and Darryl Bell were all major actors on A Different World and also had important roles in School Days. Other significant members of the School Days cast also had guest star roles in A Different World, which included Tisha Campbell, Art Evans, Dominic Hoffman, and Roger Smith. The implication that this overlap brings goes beyond the media. It gave the audience a sense of familiarity while giving the actor a sense of responsibility. These media depictions shape the viewer's perspectives on how white and Black college students are different within the discourse of college. While the mainstream media depictions concentrated on regulating relationships, the Black media portrayal highlighted race matters, which were internal and external to the Black college student's life. It is important to bring into question why these representations are so prominent during the late 1980s and mid-1990s, and why have the media representations of college students, especially Black college students, decreased today, even though college admissions have increased.
School spirit, for them.